So I started with the competences in self-control. So there was one time in the last semester, so I was working on a group project where one member was consistently miss a deadline. So there was 2 days before our presentation happened. So they hadn't completed their section, which is, you know, it's like putting the entire project at risk. So I felt myself becoming frustrated and angry because the rest of us had worked hard on it. But in order for me to action it, instead of like reacting emotionally, I took a short walk to calm myself and reminded myself that anger wouldn't solve the issue, that we needed a solution quickly. So I messaged the whole group privately, expressing my concerns respectfully and asking if something was like preventing them from completing their part. And they also told me that they were so overwhelmed and didn't know how to start. So I offered them to walk through the outline with them in 30 minutes, and that helped them get moving right away. And the result was the project was actually completed on time, and we had a good grade after our presentation. So most importantly that I learned was how to be valuable it is to pause and to manage my emotion and control my emotion as well, and approach conflicts in a calm way. And this expression strengthened my ability to maintain self control in stressful situations. Next is communications. So communications, relationship building. So during my first week at the volunteer program, I noticed there was a person or new participant that's sitting alone and not engaging with anyone. So I remember how intimidating in the first day can feel. So my action was I approached them and also introduced myself also and um, open-ended, like kind of like asking if she has some questions about their interests and some stuff like that. And I made sure that, to listen actively and include them in the group projects so they don't want left out in the group. And also introduce them to other volunteers with similar hobbies to help them feel more comfortable. So for the result was they were actively participating even sign up for like the rest of the community voluntary, and lately they thanked me for making the first day less stressful. So um, this small act showed me how I can make or everyone can make people feel included and help build strong supportive relationships. Third one is self-confidence. So I was working a part time as a team lead in a retail shift in Best Buy. So one of the employees refused to follow a safety rule about lifting heavy boxes, saying, "I have done this for years and I don't need to follow your directions." So I stayed calm in actions and also confident. I explained the importance of the policy, emphasizing that the role was to ensure everyone's safety, so not to question their experience, but also reminded them that if an injury occurred, it would affect the entire team. So I stood firm but respectfully while communicating and the expectation. So the result was they agreed to follow the proper procedure and later apologized to me and to everyone. Well, that's what she did, and I learned that confidence isn't about being forceful, but it is about communicating and clearly standing by your responsibilities and also earning respect through the professionalism. Fourth one is communication. So while volunteering at an event, I helped an older woman who spoke very limited English. So she was trying to like fill out some registration form and looked overwhelmed. So I approached her and I slowly put my speech down and used simple words and communicated through gestures. So I wrote down things clearly and used Google Translation for key phrases, and also remained patient and smiled to make sure she felt comfortable and not rushed or be embarrassed in front of a lot of people. So result was complete. She completed her form and also thanked me for taking the time to her and helping her out. And also staff noted how smoothly the interaction went. So I learned that communication is much more important than the words. It's also give some patience and empathy and adapting to someone's need. Lastly, it will be flexibility. So I was asked to lead a presentation for a class project. So throughout, the public speaking is something that normally makes me nervous. So it felt outside my comfort zone, but the group needed someone to take the lead. So I accepted the opportunity and created a detailed outline to prepare myself, and I practiced repeatedly, recorded myself to improve my tone, and also asked friends to listen and give me feedbacks. Also helped me to improve my presentation. So on the presentation day, I focused on breathing and reminded myself that preparations would carry me through. And the presentation actually went well, and our group received the positive feedback from our professor, and felt like proud of myself for pushing past my fear and get out of my comfort zone, and it increased my confidence in taking on challenges and would normally that I would avoid, but it taught me that growth often comes from discomfort.